We're joined by David Hawk, who is seeking re-election in the Republican primary for 5th District State Representative. David, pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you, Jim. It's an honor to be here.
Well, the primary election coming up in just a couple weeks, and how challenging has this campaign been for you so far?
Well, each campaign takes on its own life, I guess. I've done this. Oh goodness! When you count primaries and general elections, I've done this 28 times now. So it's been interesting. This campaign has been disturbing in the fact that it's turned negative. I'm an exceptionally positive person, and I want to talk about the goals that we've set as well as the accomplishments that we've made in reaching these goals. And it's been disappointing, but again, I continue to stay the course, stay positive, and talk about the good work that we're doing for Greene County and Nashville.
Your opponents made some strong accusations against your fundraising and pointed out that much of the money that you've been raising has come from sources outside of the county. How do you address those accusations?
Well, I've never been much of a fundraiser. I really never raised a lot of money. I've never really asked a lot of individuals in Greene County for funds. I've had people now come to me in droves in Greene County offering up money, but most of those dollars that my opponent is making an issue of are association dollars that people living right here and working in Greene County are donating to an association, and then those monies are coming to me. Additionally, those campaign funds are coming from the folks that I work with in Nashville who see what a good job that I'm doing. Chairman of my finance committee, Speaker of the House, Beth Harwell, folks who have great influence in making decisions see me as somebody who strongly represents Greene County and is a good voice for Greene County, so they want me to continue to come back. So I really never actively look for campaign contributions. They just I'm fortunate that they come my way.
A number of citizens groups are concerned about plans from U.S. Nitrogen to use pipelines to bring water from and discharge it back into the Nolichucky River. Other people say there's nothing to worry about and that the good-paying jobs are at stake here. What's your opinion on what's going on over there?
I want to make sure that as U.S. Nitrogen moves forward, that they follow the letter of the law. There are certain things that have to be done in terms of using our waters of the state, as well as what can be put into the atmosphere, out into the air. So far, everything that we've seen has indicated that U.S. Nitrogen intends to follow the letter of the law. U.S. Nitrogen is making the single largest financial investment in Greene County's history, $200 million. So we certainly have to work with them, but always be cautious and careful to make sure that they do follow the letter of the law. And I will make sure that our constituents who are concerned, as well as folks in the environmental community, are that their concerns are addressed to make sure that everybody's safe, both our environment and our people of Greene County remain safe.
Some people believe that your conviction last year on a charge of reckless endangerment is a reflection of your character and might be reason enough to vote against you in the upcoming race. How can you persuade the public that you've put these issues behind you?
Jim, I've told the truth about that situation from day one. Every action that I took was to protect my daughter. There's not one thing that I would have or could have done differently presented that same scenario. If any other Greene Countian would have been in my situation, they would have done the same thing. No one was ever harmed in this situation. I diffused the matter. I removed myself from what could have been a very harmful situation, and I would do it again. I saved my life and my daughter's life by doing what happened, and again, I would do it once again. There's really been no hiccup in my service because of this. I've continued to serve strong. Never missed a day during the last 2.5 years of work in Nashville. I always I think that's a very important thing, that that when you run for a particular elected office, that you show up. And I'm in a position where I am at every meeting, I am at every legislative session, and there's no reason for me to ever have to miss a legislative meeting. So I've been able to continue my perfect attendance throughout this whole nightmare. Truthfully, is what it's been, Jim.
What has been the most rewarding part of this campaign for you?
As always, I love meeting people. I love listening to folks and their concerns. I was raised that you help your neighbor, you help your fellow man and woman out there, and be responsive. So as always, I enjoy engaging folks in conversation. I'm very competitive, and I want to do well in anything and everything that I've done. Hence the reason I continue to run. I want to continue to be that strong, effective leadership voice for Greene County and Nashville, and folks have been very supportive of the work that I've done, and it's really a humbling experience. But that's been the best part. Just continue to engage with folks in conversation, and to feel the support that I'm getting.
David Hawk, seeking state representative re-election in the upcoming Republican primary. We thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Jim.